Top 30 Pilot Cadet Program, Interview Questions and Answers. Preparing for a cadet pilot interview? This video covers the top 30 most commonly asked questions with strong, professional answers to help you impress recruiters and start your aviation career confidently. 1. Tell us about yourself and why you want to become a pilot. I'm a passionate and disciplined individual with a strong interest in aviation from a young age. Growing up near an airport, I was always fascinated by aircraft and their operation. My academic background in physics and mathematics aligns perfectly with the technical aspects of aviation. I aim to become a pilot because it combines my love for technology, travel, and responsibility. I'm driven by the idea of ensuring passenger safety and making real-time decisions under pressure. Becoming a pilot is not just a career choice. It's a lifelong dream I am committed to pursuing with full dedication. 2. Why do you want to join our cadet pilot program? Your cadet pilot program stands out due to its structured curriculum, advanced simulators, and exceptional mentorship. I'm drawn to your airline's commitment to safety, training excellence, and career progression. Joining your program offers a unique opportunity to learn from experienced professionals and grow within a reputable airline. The airline's values and high standards resonate with my personal goals of becoming a skilled, confident, and responsible pilot. I believe this program will give me the technical knowledge and leadership skills required for success. It's the ideal environment to start my flying career with a solid foundation. 3. What do you know about our airline? Your airline is recognized for its operational excellence, innovative fleet, and strong safety record. With a wide-reaching international network and a customer-first approach, it has consistently ranked among top carriers. I admire your investment in sustainability and pilot training infrastructure. The airline values integrity, teamwork, and precision, traits I deeply respect. Its cadet program is renowned for developing world-class aviators. I've also read about your partnership with leading aviation academies, which shows your commitment to training excellence. Joining such an organization would be a significant honor and a huge step forward in my aviation journey. 4. What qualities make a good pilot? A good pilot must possess situational awareness, quick decision-making, and technical expertise. Equally important are soft skills like communication, teamwork, and emotional control. A strong commitment to safety, the ability to remain calm under pressure, and continual learning are also key. Leadership is crucial, especially in emergencies. A good pilot is disciplined, detail-oriented, and adaptable to constantly changing environments. Additionally, they must respect SOPs and ensure passenger safety at all times. Integrity and responsibility form the moral foundation of a competent aviator. These combined attributes ensure safe, efficient, and confident operations from takeoff to landing. 5. How do you handle pressure and stressful situations? I remain calm and focused by relying on preparation, training, and structured thinking. In stressful situations, I prioritize tasks using checklists and maintain clear communication. I believe in addressing one issue at a time rather than reacting emotionally. Breathing techniques, positive self-talk, and visualization help me stay composed. I've practiced staying calm during academic exams and team challenges, which taught me resilience. I'm also open to learning stress management techniques specific to aviation. As a pilot, maintaining control under pressure is vital for safety, and I take this responsibility very seriously through self-awareness and discipline. 6. Describe a time when you demonstrated leadership. During my final year at university, I led a team project to design an unmanned aerial vehicle prototype. I delegated tasks based on each member's strengths, set timelines, and maintained open communication. When we faced a critical technical failure days before our presentation, I kept the team calm and proposed a revised design. We worked overnight, and our teamwork paid off with a successful demo. This experience taught me the value of calm leadership, adaptability, and responsibility. I believe these qualities are essential in the cockpit, especially when making decisions under pressure and leading effectively during flight operations. 7. How do you ensure safety and accuracy in your work? I approach tasks with a checklist-oriented mindset, double-checking procedures and verifying information. Whether it's academic work or technical assignments, I always cross-reference sources, confirm inputs, and review results. I believe in following protocols strictly and not taking shortcuts, especially in high-responsibility environments like aviation. During lab work and simulations, I've developed a habit of methodical execution and regular feedback. I also value continuous learning to update my skills. In aviation, precision can mean the difference between safety and disaster. That's why I am committed to accuracy and vigilance in everything I do, both in training and operations. 8. What do you think is the most challenging part of pilot training? The most challenging part of pilot training is mastering multiple skills simultaneously: technical knowledge, communication, decision-making, and stress management. Flying isn't just about handling the aircraft. It also demands awareness, discipline, and quick thinking under pressure. The learning curve is steep, especially during flight simulations and emergency procedures. Time management during intensive schedules and coping with high expectations can be demanding. However, I see these challenges as opportunities for growth. Through discipline and focus, I'm confident I can overcome them. Being fully committed to the learning process is the key to becoming a competent and safe pilot. 9. How do you prioritize tasks during emergencies? In emergencies, I rely on the principle of aviate, navigate, communicate. First, I ensure the aircraft is under control, aviate, then assess our position, navigate, and finally communicate with ATC or the crew. I use checklists and training protocols to make systematic decisions, ensuring no critical steps are missed. Prioritization depends on the nature of the emergency, but safety is always the top concern. Staying calm helps me make logical decisions under pressure. Practicing simulated emergencies and learning from real-world case studies has improved my decision-making process. This methodical approach ensures effectiveness in high-pressure situations. 10. Explain the importance of teamwork in aviation. Teamwork is essential in aviation because flight operations require coordination between pilots, cabin crew, air traffic controllers, and ground staff. No single person can manage all aspects of a flight alone. Within the cockpit, effective crew resource management, CRM, ensures that both pilots work together, cross-checking decisions and supporting each other. Teamwork enhances safety, minimizes human error, and improves response times during abnormal situations. It also fosters trust and communication, which are crucial for maintaining a calm and focused environment. I understand that flying is a team responsibility, and I value collaboration, mutual respect, and proactive communication. 11. How would you react if your co-pilot made a critical error? If my co-pilot made a critical error, I would remain calm and act immediately to correct the mistake, always prioritizing flight safety. Clear, respectful communication is essential. I'd point out the issue without assigning blame and follow standard operating procedures, SOPs, to rectify the situation. After the flight, I would suggest a debriefing to discuss the event constructively, ensuring it becomes a learning opportunity. Mistakes can happen, but how we respond matters most. A professional, composed reaction builds trust in the cockpit and reinforces a strong safety culture, which is fundamental in aviation teamwork and leadership. 12. What do you understand about CRM, Crew Resource Management? Crew Resource Management, CRM, is a set of training procedures used to enhance safety, communication, decision-making, and teamwork among crew members. It emphasizes using all available resources, human, hardware, and information, for effective flight operations. CRM encourages open communication, mutual respect, and assertiveness when required. It helps reduce human error by fostering an environment where crew members can speak up, share insights, and support each other. I believe CRM is essential to prevent accidents and improve overall performance in the cockpit. Through training, CRM skills can be developed and continually improved throughout a pilot's career. 13. How do you stay focused during long flights or training sessions? I maintain focus by following structured routines, taking short mental breaks when appropriate, and staying hydrated and well-rested. For long sessions, I break the tasks into smaller, manageable parts to keep my mind engaged. I also use checklists and in-flight procedures to stay oriented and minimize fatigue. In training, I review materials in advance and stay mentally active by asking questions or taking notes. I avoid distractions and stay disciplined, reminding myself of the importance of every detail. Mental endurance and alertness are critical in aviation, and I'm committed to developing these habits early in my career. 14. Describe your experience with simulators or flight training, if any. I have limited formal flight training but have experienced basic flight simulators during aviation workshops and personal study. These sessions introduced me to cockpit layouts, control handling, and standard procedures. I've also used virtual flight simulators to practice takeoffs, landings, and emergency protocols, which helped build basic understanding and muscle memory. Although I haven't logged actual flying hours yet, my simulator exposure has sparked my enthusiasm and given me foundational insight into aircraft operation. I'm eager to expand this knowledge through your cadet program's structured simulator training and gain real-time, instructor-led flight experience. 15. What aircraft types are you familiar with? I am familiar with common commercial aircraft such as the Airbus A320, Boeing 737, and Cessna 172, primarily through study, simulator practice, and aviation literature. I've explored their cockpit layouts, flight control systems, and performance specifications. I've watched detailed cockpit walkthroughs and read manuals to understand their flight dynamics and instrumentation. My exposure to these aircraft has deepened my understanding of modern avionics and operational protocols. While I haven't flown them, I'm eager to gain hands-on experience and training with these aircraft types or others used in your cadet program to further strengthen my technical proficiency. 16. How do you prepare for flight missions or checklists? Preparation begins with a thorough review of flight plans, weather conditions, NOTAMs, and relevant airspace information. I familiarize myself with the route, alternate airports, and fuel requirements. Then, I carefully study aircraft performance data and ensure all checklists are reviewed, both normal and emergency procedures. In a simulator or actual operation, I follow the checklist strictly and confirm each step with my co-pilot or instructor. Preparation also involves mentally rehearsing key scenarios to stay ahead of the flight. This disciplined, systematic approach minimizes risk, ensures efficiency, and promotes confidence throughout every stage of the mission. 17. How do you handle constructive criticism from instructors? I view constructive criticism as a valuable tool for growth. When an instructor provides feedback, I listen carefully without taking it personally, then reflect on how to apply the advice in future sessions. I often take notes to track areas of improvement and follow up with questions to clarify expectations. Mistakes are part of the learning journey, especially in aviation, where precision and awareness are critical. I welcome every opportunity to refine my skills and mindset through feedback. Maintaining a humble, open attitude helps me stay adaptable and continuously improve throughout my training. 18. What steps would you take in case of an engine failure? In the event of engine failure, my first priority is to maintain control of the aircraft, pitch for best glide speed. I would then identify and troubleshoot the issue using the appropriate checklist, checking fuel supply, ignition, and other systems. If restart fails, I'd look for a suitable landing area and communicate with ATC, declaring an emergency and providing location and intentions. Staying calm and methodical is key. Training prepares us for such scenarios, and I trust that through regular simulator practice and procedural discipline, I can respond effectively and prioritize safety above all else. 19. How do you maintain discipline and motivation during tough training? I stay disciplined by setting clear goals, maintaining a structured routine, and reminding myself of my long-term dream to become a pilot. Even during difficult phases of training, I break tasks into achievable steps and celebrate small wins. I also surround myself with supportive peers and mentors to stay motivated. Reviewing aviation videos, reading inspiring pilot stories, and visualizing my future in the cockpit keep me energized. Tough training is expected in aviation, and I see it as a test of character and determination, qualities that every successful pilot must possess and nurture consistently. 20. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to make a quick decision? Yes, during a school event, I was responsible for managing the audiovisual setup. Just before the program began, the system failed unexpectedly. I quickly assessed the issue, delegated backup tasks to teammates, and manually rerouted the sound through portable speakers. My fast decision-making saved the event from delay and earned praise from teachers. This experience taught me the value of calm thinking under pressure, quick prioritization, and teamwork. In aviation, quick decision-making can be life-saving, and I'm committed to strengthening this skill through training, simulations, and learning from real-world scenarios. 21. How do you manage your time effectively during training? I manage my time by setting daily and weekly study schedules, breaking down complex topics into manageable tasks. I prioritize based on upcoming lessons, simulator sessions, or assessments. Using planners and digital calendars helps me stay organized. I allocate specific hours for revision, physical fitness, and rest to maintain balance. I avoid procrastination by starting early and staying consistent. I also review material regularly rather than cramming. Time management is crucial in aviation, where punctuality and preparedness are non-negotiable. Through discipline and planning, I ensure I stay on track and make the most of every training opportunity. 22. What's your understanding of aviation weather? Aviation weather includes atmospheric conditions that directly affect flight operations, like wind, turbulence, visibility, temperature, pressure, and storms. Pilots must understand how to read METARS, TAFS, and significant weather charts to anticipate and react to changing conditions. Weather can impact takeoffs, landings, and en route safety, making pre-flight briefings essential. For example, icing conditions can reduce lift, while thunderstorms can cause severe turbulence. Understanding cloud types and fronts also helps with planning. Weather awareness isn't just theoretical. It's a core component of safe flying. I've begun learning these concepts and am eager to deepen this knowledge in your cadet program. 23. How do you deal with jet lag or irregular sleeping schedules? To manage jet lag, I gradually adjust my sleep schedule ahead of time, stay hydrated, and avoid caffeine close to rest hours. I rely on light exposure and short naps to realign my body clock. Regular exercise and a healthy diet also improve my ability to adapt. Mental focus and alertness are critical in aviation, so I make sleep hygiene a priority. As a cadet and future pilot, I understand that irregular schedules are part of the job. I'm training myself to maintain discipline in rest patterns to ensure safety and performance during all types of duty hours. 24. What's the role of communication in cockpit operations? Communication in the cockpit ensures coordination, situational awareness, and safety. It allows pilots to share information, confirm actions, and make collective decisions. Standard phraseology helps avoid misunderstandings, especially under stress. Effective communication also supports CRM, where mutual respect and clear exchanges are vital. Miscommunication is a known cause of aviation incidents, so being clear, concise, and assertive is essential. I practice active listening, speaking clearly, and confirming messages when needed. From ATC instructions to co-pilot interactions, communication is the backbone of flight safety, and I'm fully committed to mastering this skill throughout training. 25. What are your long-term career goals as a pilot? My long-term goal is to become a highly skilled and responsible commercial airline captain. I aim to master different aircraft types, gain extensive flying hours, and eventually contribute to mentoring junior pilots. I also aspire to specialize in safety procedures or flight operations management within the airline. I see myself growing with the company, maintaining a spotless safety record, and continually upgrading my knowledge through recurrent training. Beyond technical expertise, I want to be known for professionalism, integrity, and teamwork. Flying is not just a career to me. It's a lifelong commitment to excellence and responsibility. 26. How would you handle a conflict with a fellow trainee? I believe in addressing conflict calmly, respectfully, and directly. First, I would speak with the trainee privately to understand their perspective and share my own. I'd focus on resolving the issue constructively rather than placing blame. If necessary, I'd involve a supervisor or instructor to mediate. In aviation, teamwork is critical, and unresolved tension can affect performance and safety. That's why I value open communication, empathy, and professionalism. I strive to maintain a positive working relationship with everyone, knowing that collaboration and mutual respect are essential traits for pilots, both during training and in the cockpit. 27. What do you know about flight instruments and their functions? Flight instruments provide essential data for aircraft control and navigation. The six-pack includes the airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, altimeter, turn coordinator, heading indicator, and vertical speed indicator. These instruments help the pilot maintain orientation, altitude, and direction, especially during low visibility. Modern aircraft also include glass cockpits with PFDs, primary flight displays, and MFDs, multifunction displays, integrating more information with better clarity. Understanding how to interpret and cross-check these instruments is vital for safe flying. I've studied their functions theoretically and practiced using them in simulators, and I'm eager to gain more hands-on experience in training. 28. What inspires you most about aviation? Aviation inspires me because it combines advanced technology, precision, and human skill to achieve something extraordinary. Flight. The idea of transporting people across the globe safely and efficiently fascinates me. I'm inspired by the responsibility pilots carry, the professionalism they uphold, and the sense of freedom in the skies. Watching aircraft take off still gives me the same thrill as when I was a child. Aviation also constantly evolves, offering endless learning opportunities. For me, being a pilot is about passion, purpose, and progress. A profession where discipline meets adventure and where each flight is a chance to grow. 29. Do you understand the physical and medical requirements of being a pilot? Yes, I understand that being a pilot requires meeting strict medical standards to ensure safety. A Class 1 medical certificate is mandatory, and it includes checks for vision, hearing, cardiovascular health, and overall physical and mental fitness. Regular re-examinations ensure ongoing health compliance. Pilots must also maintain a healthy lifestyle, manage fatigue, and be mentally alert to perform duties effectively. I've started taking steps to stay fit through proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise. I am fully committed to meeting and maintaining these medical standards, as I understand that pilot health directly impacts the safety of crew and passengers. 30. Why should we select you over other candidates? You should select me because I bring a unique blend of passion, discipline, and determination. I'm not only academically prepared but also mentally resilient and fully committed to a career in aviation. I have a deep respect for safety, a willingness to learn, and the ability to work well under pressure. I approach training with humility and a growth mindset. What sets me apart is my unwavering motivation and strong sense of responsibility. I see this cadet program as a gateway to a lifetime of excellence in aviation, and I will bring dedication, focus, and professionalism every step of the way. Thanks for watching. We hope these answers help you ace your pilot cadet interview. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more aviation career tips. Good luck with your journey.